Welcome to Fuller Speed Ahead. I'm Craig Fuller, here with Brent Hutto, the Chief Relationship Officer at Truckstop. Brent, that's a fancy title.
Well, when you deal with as many outside relationships as Truckstop does, it's a good title for Truckstop.
Now, you've been at Truckstop how long?
For 6 years, six and a half years.
Okay,
yeah.
and what is, I mean, in that time, dude, you got some socks,
You like
man.
this?
You're bringing the sock game. I've got my, I'm patriotic.
You are patriotic.
So I've got my
God bless
American
America.
flag.
There you go. That's good for
socks.
trucking, man. Patriotic is a good thing.
Dude, the trucks move America.
They do.
We are excited about it. But you've been there for a while.
Yeah.
You've seen a couple of different changes in the company.
Tremendous changes.
What has been most exciting about the Truckstop story for you?
Oh goodness. I'd say two things. It would be being able to serve more customers, because our customers have tripled in 6 years. And then the second thing is the transition for the team at Truckstop, and we've grown from 168 employees to over 500, and there's more and more people that are enjoying their careers at Truckstop and really helping America succeed at moving freight. So to me, that's exciting, because we just want to be able to serve as many people as possible, and that's internal and external. So it's not just customers, but it's also the people that run Truckstop.
Now you've been in the freight industry for many years. You were
a couple of decades.
You were at a publisher before, and then you ended up joining Truckstop and really managing the relations. That's why you're the chief relationship officer.
Right, certainly. Yeah, started out with marketing and then moved into relationships after we kind of got marketing in the position we wanted it to be in.
Got it.
So,
recently took in an outside venture capital.
We did.
That have really helped you guys build the business. And what's the next plan?
Well, the next plan is to continue to build products. Our new private equity majority holder is very focused on products. They're a product-focused company. When you look them up, you understand why. And so we're really just, and how can we continue to advance technology products to help the brokerage and small carrier marketplace thrive inside the spot market. I mean, that's really been our mantra from the beginning. It's not going to change. Enabling those to be successful, that will always be the way in which Truckstop goes. Yeah,
the firm is Iconic Capital,
right,
which is Zuckerberg's, his family office is involved, Sandberg's family office, Jack Dorsey. So a lot of the power brokers and successful entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley have put a lot of capital to work for you guys. And that money is being spent on innovation and technology.
Yeah, all on product. You can say innovation technology. We like to say product on our end. Because absolutely, that's the focus, and it has to be. I mean, we've got our new owners are very platform type companies, and they believe in the product, and they believe in product solving problems for the end user, and so no different with Truckstop.
Now, one thing I'm excited to announce today is a deeper partnership with FreightWaves and Truckstop.
Yeah.
And what does that mean from your perspective to work with FreightWaves, and why are we partnering? What is it that we're doing?
Well, what it means for us is that we like to partner with leaders in the market, and we've watched FreightWaves over the last 4 years, or a little bit more than 4 years, just become the resource for freight inside of the entire industry. Y'all's level of reporting, your level of character, your level of authenticity in the market is impressive to us, and so we want to make sure that we're partnering with that. And then, of course, you think about the play that you have on the data end with your SONAR platform, and it becoming more and more relevant inside the marketplace. We want to make sure that our data is hooked into people that are creating relevancy in the marketplace, because we are relevant in our marketplace. And so we want to make sure that we're connected with that, and no better place to connect than SONAR and with FreightWaves.
So the announcement is that Truckstop 100 lanes, OD pairs, will be inside of the SONAR platform.
Correct.
So users of SONAR can see how the Truckstop rates are tracking on those 100 lanes, and how some of the other data sets that are inside of SONAR are reflective of what's happening in the market.
Right. Yeah, the idea is to take the larger lanes that are there, and then make them resident inside your system on an index basis, so that you can make better judgment decisions on how you want to anticipate your freight movements. And so we're pleased to be a part of that.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Truckstop relationship for a lot of reasons, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you're serving an audience through a platform, and you guys have built some really exciting innovations around Book It Now, which is a and I saw you sent me the video of Jarvis.
The vision video.
It was the iron, and so I think when you sent it to me, you're like, this is like the Apple video, and I looked at it and I said, no, this is Jarvis. This is like
the Iron Man video.
Iron Man, Tony Stark talking to Jarvis about what he was trying to be up to. I thought it was pretty cool.
Well, thank you. Well, the whole premise behind that was to create something that would show the carrier, the person actually delivers the freight, what their life might look like in an automated universe and how good that would be for them, so they could enjoy more freedom. They could enjoy more of doing what they love to do best, which is drive the truck. I mean, they got into this to be free and to drive the truck and to enjoy that. And we wanted to create a not too distant future idea of what that would look like. So it was a lot of fun to do that. So, and I really enjoyed talking to you about it.
Yeah, it was fun to see. It's fun to see the innovations. One of the things that I think is as we track the market, we look at the digital disruptors or innovators, the digital freight brokers, the ELD companies. There's a lot of stuff happening, some of the newer TMS services. There's a lot of things just taking place. But it was interesting to sort of to see the Truckstop story go from a internet generation technology company and really by bringing in Iconic Capital and some of the moves you guys have made recently with your expansion of your data science team, expansion of your technology team, and some of these product innovations, you guys have really put a strong stake in the ground and say, we're not going to go quietly, and we're going to be a part of this, and we're going to enable the small brokers and carriers to be successful in the next iteration of freight.
Right. We like to think of relevancy, and we want to make sure that we allow their businesses to stay relevant where they want to operate their businesses, and no better place to do that. If you think about the universe that you were talking about of how it works today, how freight moves today, it takes to move one piece of freight, it takes 14 clicks and about 6 independent systems that aren't connected together. Well, not completely connected together. And we would like to move that into about 5 or less clicks in one connected system. So you can imagine the efficiency about how much more freight could move on both sides, for the carrier and for the broker, by connecting a system, but allowing those systems to still stay independent but connected. So that's really the goal. The goal is to create that connectivity for the end user to be able to really benefit from it.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. One of the reasons we wanted to partner with Truckstop is for the things that you guys are doing around the innovation, the long history and depth of your data products, and really create a much more comprehensive look at the market and what's happening. I think it's pretty exciting, and we're really honored that we had this opportunity to work with Truckstop. I do, as a closing present, I want some of those nice, I will trade you. We just sent some winter hats to your folks in Idaho to survive that cold winter. I'm really digging those socks there.
Well, thank you. It's sort of an iconic thing that we do as a company.
Do you have to be an insider?
No, you don't. You know the insider to get you some socks.
I can get some socks?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm wanting a sock delivery. I'm a big sock fan. I think you know that you've reached the over 40 when you sign up for a sock subscription, right? Which is what I did earlier this year, so it's sort of ridiculous. Anyways, well, Brent, thanks for coming in to Chattanooga and being here today, and really excited about where Truckstop's headed and our partnership and so forth. Be sure to check out the FreightWaves TV app that's on all streaming devices, whether it's Android, iOS, Apple TV, Roku. What's great about FreightWaves TV is we're bringing in the decision makers in the market and the folks that are doing tons of interesting things, and we're trying to avoid the ugly ducklings. So be sure to tune into FreightWaves TV. Download the app today